Hello guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to Tea Time. Welcome. Remember, it's your story, our conversation with a cuppa. And the game we're going to play today is called the Whisper Challenge. I'm here with Kirsty. So we're both going to play the Whisper Challenge. So yeah.
Okay.
Let me know when you're ready.
I need to find a good song.
Yes, find a good song.
Let me see if this is loud.
Okay, we'll do a practice one now.
All right.
Okay. You good? I love London.
Are you saying something?
yeah. I love London.
It feels like you said you love me, but I don't think you said that.
I love something. I love London.
Open your mouth more. You're like,
okay, I love London.
You love my braids?
I like your braids, but I love London. Girl, I love London.
I don't have a clue what you're saying.
That's great. That's basically the aim of the game. After the rain comes sunshine.
No, I don't know what you're saying at all.
After the rain.
Am I all right? Yes.
No. Okay, I'll say again. After the rain.
After the rain
comes.
Pops. I don't know.
After the rain comes sunshine.
Send
sunshine. See, you got that one. Yay! Let's play another song. Ooh, I really love her groove. I like your groove.
How old am I?
Girl, I like your groove.
You like me?
I like you, yes, but I like your groove. I like your groove.
You like my stuff?
I love your stuff. I like your groove.
My drawings?
I love your drawings. Girl, I like your groove.
My groove?
Yes, your groove, you're dancing. Let me do... Peter Piper, oh God, even I can't do it. Peter Piper picked a pickled pepper.
Peter Piper picked a something of peppers.
Yeah, she got that one. Okay, one more. That's why mums go to Iceland. That's why.
Twerk.
No, not twerk, no. That's why mums go to Iceland.
Mums what?
Go to Iceland.
Go to Iceland.
Yay! She got it. Whoop, 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 whoop. Right, well done. That was amazing. You said twerk. Oh my God, that made me laugh.
It's so difficult. Like, I'm really bad at listening.
Hello everybody, hey, welcome to Tea Time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Remember, it's your story, our conversation with a cuppa. Right, so joining me here today, I have a very, very lovely guest that goes by the name Kirsty. Kirsty, just say hello to the viewers. Hello everybody, welcome Kirsty. Okay, so Kirsty, for those at home who are not exactly sure of what you do or who you are, so you say you work, what do you work as?
Okay, so I'm an illustrator, a digital illustrator predominantly. I do exhibitions sometimes and other events, and a lot of my art is about mental health. So I have a whole series that depicts a number of illustrations to do with kind of my own mental health and how I've dealt with that. So
it's basically just telling your story and telling mental health about, showing people about mental health from your perspective, which I like. It's kind of leading me on to my next question. I was just also going to ask you to just briefly tell us, share a bit about your story, what inspired you to start drawing, just where it came from.
I think I've always been creative. From when I was a child, I wasn't really into maths and all that. I wasn't good. My dad wanted me to be a doctor. I was like,
they always want you to be a doctor, isn't it? A doctor or a lawyer.
I was just like, that's not going to happen. And my mum was always like, just be what you want to be, do what you want to do. So I was like, okay. So from I was kind of writing from that age, I was drawing. So any opportunity I could get to draw, I was drawing. If my mum took me to like one of our appointments or whatever, or out somewhere boring, I'd be like, oh, find me some paper and a pen or a pencil, and I literally just sit there. Even if it had like words on it, I'd be drawing in the corners. And so it was kind of instilled from young, and she nurtured that creativity and allowed me to explore it, really. When I got to school, I was still interested in art, but my teachers never pushed me. Nobody told me I was good. Nobody told me, pursue this or try this. My whole degree is English language and communications with new media publishing and creative writing.
Wow, that's a mouthful.
Really long degree
title.
That
is a mouthful.
So we got the opportunity to do a year abroad. So I went to New York for the year.
Oh,
yeah,
that
which was
amazing.
Amazing.
Wow.
So for the first time, I got to kind of study art, kind of technically. So I learned the technicalities of art, and I learned how to paint. I was just working, kind of working for an online supermarket in the head office, and I was just kind of thinking, this isn't for me. Then I did some other kind of receptionist work, and I just got to a point where I was like, this.
It's really not working.
It's not working.
Yeah.
It's not
you just
working.
feel it in you. You just know.
Exactly. One day I decided to just quit my job and follow my dreams, and I guess that's what I did, and that's kind of led me to the place I am now. Yeah. I decided to quit my job December 2015. So January 2016 was the first time I started this freelance life, and the year didn't turn out the way I thought it would.
It never actually does. I mean, we have more and more young people like saying, like, I'm gonna just quit my job and follow my dreams, and that journey is never easy, as you're saying. It's just never easy, and you need to have like the courage to even think such, because you sometimes you feel like, I need daily income, I need monthly income, I need something to rely on. So for you to do that, kudos to you. It's amazing. I want to talk about your painting. Now, the one I saw on Twitter, the one that struck me the most. If you just bring it out for me, because people need to see what I'm talking about. I mean, to produce this artwork, something must have been on, something must have occurred for you to be able to capture such emotions and for you to tell this story. I think it's just blatant. This is a mask that we put on with a smile, and this is what we actually feeling like. So I want you to just tell us what led to it, what happened, what was the occurrence.
This piece was kind of inspired by my own depression that I was going through. And depression has been something that I've suffered with from I was kind of in my early teens. I didn't know what it was back then, but I just knew that there was something wrong with me. So that kind of followed me throughout my years into adulthood. And I finally sought counselling in the final year of my university degree. And that brought me to a place where I was just so happy in my life. My counsellor really helped me. He really encouraged me to kind of be positive and take steps to kind of make changes in my life and the way I looked at myself. I didn't used to love myself. Like there was so many different things that had gone on in my life that had led me to just feel so negative about myself. So finally I was happy and everything was going great. January, kind of the 1st, 2016, that was day one of the freelance life, and I'd worked for a few days, and then on January 22nd, my mum suddenly passed away.
Wow.
And she was ill, but we were waiting for her to have an operation, and literally the day before she died, we went to an appointment.
Wow.
And we was like, do you have a date for the operation yet? And they were like, oh no, sorry. There was one whole palaver. They hadn't even communicated the emails properly to the other doctors, and so I was very mad, and I was like, listen, how serious is this? And the doctor literally turned around and told me she could drop dead tomorrow.
Wow.
And that's exactly what happened. Now I'm just in a place of kind of just of sadness, confusion. It was only me and my mum that lived in the house. Like we spent kind of all the time together. We were very close, and I was just in a very, very dark place. And then having come out of the depression, I was now suddenly back in and so much deeper than what I was. And it was difficult, really, really difficult. And I remember saying to my friends, I'm never going to draw again. Why am I going to draw again? I won't be able to. I physically can't. And they were like, just try,
Because you
try.
felt drained, like that is your mum. That is your mum.
It was... I just can't explain it. To people that haven't lost a parent, I think it's even difficult to understand and fathom the pain that one would go through, and especially, you know, if you were close with that parent as well. It was me and my mum every single day.
I mean, you said that she pushed you to go on to look into the drawing, right?
Exactly.
She nurtured that creativity in you.
She nurtured it. She supported it. Whenever she was out, she'd tell her friends about my art and all this stuff. Like, even the day before she died, we was at the when we was at the hospital, because we was waiting for the transport to pick her up. She was even showing the receptionist my art. She was like, come, see my daughter work, look. Like, showing the woman. I was just like, Mom, like always embarrassing me, just showing all the time. So she took any opportunity to just show people. Like, I had my art up in the house whenever her friends would come round. Look how my daughter work, yes. Like, she was happy, she was proud.
She's your biggest cheerleader.
So it was difficult then to continue with this, kind of without my biggest supporter. My friend was like, just try and draw something, just try. This is like 2 months after now. And I was like, well, what am I supposed to draw? My friend just said, just draw your feelings. And so the first time, because I do all my art on my iPad, and I use my finger, so I took out my iPad and I just started to think about how I was feeling. And I'm quite a loud person, quite a bubbly person, love to be centre of attention, admittedly. So that's my personality. You know, I have a lot of friends. I'm always here, like, doing stuff, and kind of being sad is not really my thing. Even if I am sad, sometimes you don't really know because I'm just smiling. And
it's hard to show.
Exactly, and I felt that with everything that was going on, that's all I kept on doing. Like, I was there busting joke and trying to be happy, and I had to be strong as well for the rest of my family, my nieces and my nephews, because they're all younger than me. They're kids, and losing their nan is just, they were really close to her as well. So even my brother, I had to be close for him, and he's my older brother. And so I was putting on this mask every day, trying to be strong, trying to be happy, trying to be positive. And that's why I drew this it was kind of like a message to my friends and family as well, like, this is how I really feel. I couldn't grieve properly. Like, my friends are like, cry, like, it's okay to cry, and I tried to stop myself. And so that's why I did this piece. Don't want to cry.
No, Kirsty, you're so strong. You are so strong. For what you just said, it will completely wreck me. Oh my God, just quickly hug. You are so strong and so beautiful.
Thank you. Oh.
The strength is beautiful. I honestly...
Can I ruin my makeup now?
Don't worry, we'll get your touch up after. I honestly admire your strength. But I'm thinking now, as young people, we sometimes don't give ourselves time to, as you said, grieve and go through the pain.
Exactly.
And then we find ourselves with so many underlying issues that eventually they're going to create something big, something just out of proportion. If we took time to take care of them, it wouldn't be so major. How did your family and friends react when they saw this? Because you said it was a message to people closest to you. How did they react?
People, they were amazed, really, that I could, like, create art at this time. I posted this image the day after my mum's funeral, and people just, they were really taken back by the image, and because it's a self-portrait as well, they could tell it was me, and you know, coming from a deep place. And I kind of put it out on social media, and you know, I only drew it for me. It wasn't really for anybody else. And when I put it out on social media, it kind of went a bit viral.
Spiraled.
And I was like, okay, like, it was literally shared like hundreds of thousands of times around the world. Like, there were celebrities posting it. It was in memes. It was in America. It was in Canada, like all over the UK. And I was just like, wow. And that made me just sit down and think that there's so many people that are going kind of, not even just through what I went through, but just depression in different ways and, you know, different things. And this is what people do every single day.
Put on a mask rather than, you know, trying to deal with their issues or just letting it out. Like sometimes it's okay to let out emotions and putting on this mask. That's where the danger lies. But then the thing is, you did say that you had to be strong for so many people in your family, and I think that's what some young people feel like they have to do. I have to be strong. I can't let this show. I'm the first of four. Now, God forbid, if something like this happened to me, it would, I don't know how I would keep it, but then I know I'd have to be strong. I have to be strong because I'm the first, I'm the eldest, I have so many responsibilities. So I totally understand that, but then it is important to deal with issues that we do realise. Now, I was going to ask this question: can black people actually suffer from mental health issues? Now, I'll tell you why I asked that. Because looking back at our history, some people would say, black people, you've had to be strong all your lives. I mean, sometimes you have to work 10 times harder than any average person because you have somewhere you have to go, you know, you have to do this, you have to do that. The society doesn't have it easy on us either. You know, we're labelled for this, we're labelled for angry black women, we're labelled, our guys, our young males are labelled for gangs. So we don't have it easy anyway. So can we actually go through mental health issues? We have to be strong. So we're not seen as, they'll say, weak people. So I just want you to just, what are your opinions on that question?
Literally everything that you've even said that black people go through, it's stuff that leads to mental health issues. You know, as a black woman, if you're constantly told that you're ugly or that you're aggressive or you're constantly sexualized for your features and that's it, and you know, those things there's loads of things that can lead to depression, but especially things associated with black people, like, you know, as you were saying, the black boys, if you keep on being told you're a criminal, you're this, you're that, eventually you might start believing it. And it's not good at all. And I definitely believe black people can suffer from mental illness, like ill mental health, but people don't understand that, especially the older generations, because they've come from a place where, like, what is mental health? Back in Jamaica in my mum's day, mental health what? They didn't know about them things.
They think we have it easier now.
Exactly.
Which is what's supposed to be, because we have technology, things can be done so much quicker now. It's surprising that mental health issues are actually, the awareness is crazy now in our day and age. Younger people are actually ones going through it more now than older people.
Exactly.
The switch is crazy, so...
It is crazy, and yeah, I feel like young people they're able to talk about it more because the awareness is growing and they're understanding that this is a thing. Like, it's not in your head, you're not making it up. It's not just a bad day, which, you know, sometimes the older Caribbean, African generation may say, you know, oh, pray it away, you'll feel better tomorrow and stuff like that. But they don't address the actual issues that the person is going through. And yeah, they do think we have it easy. And sometimes, even when you have the world, you could be the saddest person. These celebrities that have millions of pounds, they still suffer from depression. Money can't buy happiness at the end of the day. And being rich doesn't exclude you from
going
life events and death and suffering and in different types of ways. And so, yeah, that's why I believe we can suffer from it, and people need to understand, like, even if, you know, you're trying to be strong, and because I was raised by a strong Jamaican woman, like, she barely showed emotion. Like, I could probably count on one hand the amount of times I saw my mum cry in my life. And, you know, I tried to reciprocate that. And, just be like her. But I wasn't. Like, I'm a very emotional person, as you've seen.
Girl, so, I am too. I just can't ruin this look.
Like, at an early age, that's why I kept on keeping in my feelings. I was like, I have to be like my mum. And then I realised kind of later on in life, it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay to let out your feelings. It's okay to be depressed. It's not a bad thing.
Well, Kirsty, it was amazing having you on this couch, speaking to you. And thank you so much for sharing your story.
That's
because
fine.
As this paint and the story start, it's helped so many people, and I know that your story, as it goes on and on and on, it will only help so many other people who are younger than you, who are older than you, who are the same age as you. So thank you so much. Do you have any advice for the people at home about mental health issues, about sharing and speaking of it?
My advice would definitely be the first thing to talk to somebody. My friends were telling me for years, speak to somebody, speak to someone. I was like, I don't need to speak to anybody. Why do I need to speak to somebody? And the moment that I did, it changed my life at that time in my life, you know? Being able to talk to somebody, and even if you start with just a friend or your mum or your dad or a family member, just tell one person and just build it up from there, because it's important to talk about your issues and to discuss them with people. If you need help, you can go to your GP. It may kind of sound very daunting, but it is for your own health.
Yeah.
If you had a broken leg, you'd go to the doctor. It's the same thing. Just because you can't see mental illness, it doesn't mean it doesn't exist, or it's not as important as that broken leg that you have. I'd advise people to seek help, and also to do something that makes them happy. When I was depressed, I would draw, and you know, I've got so many paintings. And this is what made me happy, drawing and being able, you know, when I draw, I'm in another world.
You're in your own realm.
I'm in my own realm. I'm drawing. I'm happy. I'm not thinking about anything else. And it's just about finding something.
Her baby hairs are lit though, guys. Yes. Baby hair on fleek. Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, do something that makes you happy. And just one thing to remember is that before a rainbow, there's always going to be rain. And that's one thing you have to bear in mind. If you're in the rain right now, the rainbow is coming.
You're amazing. Even this interview helped me. You're actually amazing. Guys, remember, if you're going through any darkness, any rainy seasons at the moment, remember your rainbow is coming and the sun is coming too. Let me try now, see if I'll be able to get it. Should I listen to your music? Let me listen to your music. And I would have to guess what you're saying.
Okay.
So tell me when you're ready. Okay, we'll try something different. Alright. So I'm listening to Mo Sack featuring Miss Screw and Brew.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
What?
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Right, you ready?
I'm feeling it.
Okay.
Yeah.
She sells seashells.
Cheese.
She sells
Seashells.
kind of. She sells
Chilling.
on the seashore.
Seashells on seashore.
Yeah. Okay, let me think. I like unicorns.
You like Cheerios?
Unicorns.
Contour. Sorry.
Unicorns.
YouTube.
Unicorns. Unicorns.
Quail.
Unicorns. I like unicorns. Unicorns.
You like candies. Actually, this is really bad.
Okay, next one. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Harry Potter.
You have your older brother. Sorry.
Harry
Avery.
Potter.
I actually... Wait, say it again, please. I'm actually going to try.
Okay. Harry.
All right. No? Oh, no, this is really bad. It's my game, you know?
Harry Potter.
You really want to. No. I know. Okay, no, I give up now. Wait, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Sorry, I give up now. What was it?
Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone.
Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! I said you really no.
You really want that.
You really want to.
And the words I like unicorns.
Oh,
You were saying some crazy stuff,
no,
man.
I was listening to Mustang. I don't even know who this guy is, but yeah, no, that was good. Thank you so much, Kirsty.
That's all right.
I hope you enjoyed the game. It was my game, but I seem to be more rubbish at it than you are.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, I know, just a little bit. But thank you so much for spending time with us and sharing your story and having fun, essentially.
Yes,
I hope you
for
enjoyed
having
it.
me. I did enjoy it.
Thank you so much. And I hope you guys at home enjoyed it too. If you have any questions for Kirsty, leave it down in the comments section below. If there's anything you'd like to share as well, please leave them down in the comment section below. You don't know, you could be helping yourself, you could be helping other people reading. You don't know who's reading the comment section right now. So please share. Let's have a conversation. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in my next episode. Bye.
Bye.
Next time on Teetime.
I'm putting music out there, and regardless as to whether it's right or wrong, you will always get an opinion.